Good morning, beautiful people. I got a word today. We got so many people in this world who feel like they can just guard their children from the attacks of the enemy by just not letting them do anything. And I just want to let y'all know that that could not be any further from the truth. Coming from someone who grew up in a sheltered home with multiple children, where my mother, she loved us so dearly that she didn't let us go anywhere. When I say she didn't let us go anywhere, we went not one place unless she was with us. And we were very guarded, very protected, because my mother was a stay-at-home mom, and she made sure that, I don't want you to see this, I don't want you to be around this. But my parents had their own demons too. So I saw fighting, I saw alcoholism, all of that. I even saw attempts at suicide. But what they were guarding us from was something that they could not guard us from, because the attacks of the enemy are going to come towards anyone. You can't stop it, especially if you're a chosen one from God. And I realized that God chose me at birth. All of my life experiences have showed me that the enemy has always tried to hold me down. So let me get to my point here. So the way that my spiritual mother explained it to me was, so as Christians, we are supposed to insulate our children. We're not supposed to isolate them and make them think that certain things don't exist, because baby, this world is not pretty and everything exists, right? But we insulate them because we let them know this exists, this is here, these type of people are here. But you're not going to be that type of person, and you're not going to be around those types of things, and explain to them why. But don't ever make your kids think certain things just don't exist. Don't ever lie to your kids about the way that certain people might treat them, or the things that they might see or hear, drugs they might be offered, sexual encounters, sexual diseases, anything. Don't try to make them think those don't exist. Like, that's never going to happen to my baby, because it's not true. The enemy's going to try to attack everybody, but especially if a child grows up in a home where they're sheltered. Because once your parents let you loose, the enemy gonna let himself loose. You feel me? That's what happened to me. My parents separated when I was 14. So I went from a sheltered home with a stay-at-home mother to living with a single mom who was working second and third shift every single day. My mom was only at home when it was time to sleep. So I went from being 100% sheltered my whole life to being 14 years old with my mother never home. Because she was paying bills, yes, but she was never home. So I was open to so many things. And my siblings decided to go a different route than me. I decided to stay in my books and stay in school and go to college. But then even after college, I had already experienced so much that I wound up in a flesh-driven relationship, got married to an abuser. And then after all that, finally left him, started dating another abuser, wound up getting bones broken and everything, and had to move out of town just to escape him. So don't hide the truth from your children. Let them know that certain things can happen to them, but this is why they should guard themselves from it, and why they should protect their own peace and their own space.